Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Olivia Rodrigo's "You Seem So Sad" for a girl who's so in love. I'm pretty sure it's what it's called. LP full length album just came out. And I'm here to talk about it. When you think about pop stars, new gen pop stars who are ruling the new pop scene in this generation, you think of your Sabrina Carpenters, maybe, Charlie XCX, maybe. But what I think about, where my mind goes, is Olivia Rodrigo. Now that's when you think of like a queen of like a certain scene. You know what I mean? Like emo had Hayley Williams. Emo had Hayley Williams. Grunge rock had like Kurt Cobain, I suppose. When you think of like the new generation of pop, I think Olivia Rodrigo. A lot of people may think differently, bro. Okay, Sabrina Carpenter. I go. Don't even get me started on that. Don't even. Okay. Her whole thing is that she sells sex, right? Her whole thing is that she's like a sex symbol. She's selling sex because she's sexy. She gets a lot of dick because she's sexy. I personally find it a kind of offensive to me personally that you feel like you can sell that to me to get me to listen to her music. You know what I mean? You must think of me as such a low value human to think that showing me Sabrina Carpenter's like left ass cheek is gonna get me to listen to her music. Never have I once even played a Sabrina Carpenter song because I knew for a fact it was gonna be really bad. Because when you this is some like Miley Cyrus shit. If you've listened to Miley Cyrus, I've never listened to her because she's probably really bad. But if you listen to her, she's probably really bad. Sabrina Carpenter's taking the same like route. This like sex sells like bullshit. I like a quote in BoJack Horseman. Todd went sex sells what? What does sex sell? That's the big question in this video. What does sex sell? Sex sells music careers. Sex sells albums, records. I hate this bitch. Personally, I hate this bitch because if you need to show your body to sell your music, then your music isn't good. You bring no value to the table of the like music scene, or even like your the genre that you're doing. You know what I mean? And pop is such a massive genre that when you use your body in that way to sell your records, I see you as like you're kind of a poser. You know what I mean? Not only are you an industry plant, but you're also a poser. So you just gotta kill Sabrina Carpenter. Sorry about that. We gotta kill Sabrina Carpenter. Crucify her. Do that Jesus thing. He who has not sinned throws the first stone. I'm the first one to throw in the stone because I am completely sinless. I've never busted a nut in my life. I am devoid of all sin. I am literally the epiphany of innocence, and I am going to kill that bitch. That takes me to my next topic. Olivia Rodrigo, in my opinion, should be the face of pop. I think she solos most pop stars in today's generation. I think she solos all the pop stars in today's generation, if you really think about it. She has 3 albums to her name that she's released in the past couple years of her debut of her music career. And they've all garnered such a massive like success. I don't know how many albums Sabrina Carpenter has, because I don't pay attention to her. But who cares, bro? Charlie XCX has like 15 albums, and no one cares about her. Anyways, do you when you think about oh my god, let's just go to the album review. With all being said, I am a big fan of her. Obviously, because I'm defending her. I'm not defending. I'm putting up an argument to saying that she's the face of pop. That she should be the queen of pop, in my personal opinion. But let's talk about the actual album here. When it comes to pop, when it comes to mainstream pop, the music that you make doesn't really matter. What matters is the image that you put up of yourself. Sabrina Carpenter sells sex. Charlie XCX is gay and sells sex. Maybe Badoobie is Asian. Like, who cares? Let's see here. Mitsuki is probably Asian too. I've never even seen her face before, so she just isn't even in the conversation. I don't even know why I brought her up. I don't know any other pop stars besides those people because I don't really pay attention to the mainstream. But Olivia Rodrigo, and all the image that she portrays, the embodiment of the Olivia Rodrigo music project, is, in my opinion, the best one. So when we talk about this album, when I bring up this album, this music that I listen to, I just want you to keep that in mind as to what I'm about to say. Okay, the album starts off really nice. I actually like the beginning of this album. It's a good high start. I came in with expectations, and those expectations were met with the beginning of the song, just titled Drop Dead. The fact that you made me remember the title of your song is really speaking volumes, because I hardly ever even pay attention to that. Then it goes to the second song, which even better. Do I remember this? I don't remember the name of this one, but it was an even better song. It was way better than the first song. It just keep going up. When you make an album, usually, I've listened to so many albums that I sort of seen a pattern with these sort of albums. The first two songs are usually very high in quality. They're strong. It's a hook. They're trying to hook you in. They're trying to make you to listen more. You know what I mean? You find gold, they give you coal, and then somewhere along the way you might find more gold or even diamond if you get lucky. You know what I mean? But as I was going further into the mines, I kept finding coal. It just constant. Occasionally I'd find like lapis lazuli or maybe a redstone, but constant coal. It was very bad. My expectations were ruined. My day was ruined. My dignity as a music critic, as a music listener, as an Olivia Rodrigo defender was ruined. And then I got to side B. The second side of this album starts off really strong again. I don't know what's up with this, but it just keeps like the start is usually. Anyways, that was by far the best song of the album. I like the guitars. I like when you play a guitar in the beginning of the song, and when you get to the chorus, you don't stop playing the guitar. I like how they followed through with that idea, and they didn't change the fucking structure of the song to make it more interesting or something. I find it more interesting when all you do is really just play that guitar in an interesting whatever. Who gives a fuck? But as that song ended, good song. That's 3 songs already that were songs that I actually unironically enjoyed listening to. Would I listen to them on my free time? No, but I unironically enjoyed listening to those 3 songs. And then I kept on going to the side B. Just straight cold, bro. just straight cold. It was nothing but cold, just straight cold. I kept on mining. You know that meme of that Jew mining away in the mines, and then there's like diamond there, and he stops. There was no diamond. There was no diamond. I saw no diamond. It was just cold. Okay. I got to the end of the song. This is a point I want to talk about too. This is a point I'm very strongly opinionated of. When you end an album, when you have an album at your grasp, when you make so much music that you're able to actually create a body of music, and the way you end it is so important, especially to me. I don't care. I don't care if your album was like completely trash. If your ending was the worst part of the album, your album might be the worst thing that's ever come into existence. You know what I mean? And this ending was so like disappointing. It was so boring. It was so bad. It was like the epitome of what made this album so bad. It just came full circle. You know, you reeled me in with like one good song, and then you took me all the way to the end. That was enough to take me all the way to the end, and you just shat all over my face. I would let Olivia Rodrigo I would not let Olivia Rodrigo shat on my face. Perhaps, maybe, if she asked, but not forcefully. That's what she did. She shat on my face forcefully with no consent. And I didn't appreciate that. Okay? It's like ooh, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna give an example of an album that actually succeeded in making this happen. It's one of my favorite albums of all existence. It's not like a super underground, like niche thing, but who Electro Puda by Yola Tango. It's one of the greatest albums ever made. I don't know why it's so low rated. Well, it's not low rated. It's pretty high rated album, but it's underrated in my opinion. It should be right up there. You know what I mean? But the last song on that album, the cherry on the top, on the Tootsie Roll, at the middle of the Tootsie Roll, you have this just fucking massive song. This shit is like 7 minutes long. Maybe even longer, I don't remember. It's probably like 12 minutes, just massive song, you know what I mean? And it's just one fucking guitar riff. Just one throughout the whole song. And it's so good. Just something that Olivia Rodrigo was unable to obtain in this album, and it brought me immeasurable. I wasn't asking Electro Puda level ending, but I was at least asking for a modicum of effort into the ending of your album. She did not deliver that, and that made me very upset. Overall, I give the album like a 5 out of 10. It's pretty mid. Oh, wait, no. I take it back. It's a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Pop albums don't matter. What they sound like doesn't matter. It's what they represent. It's what they represent. You're going to tell me you're going to listen to a Paramore album and not give it a 10 out of 10? It's Hayley Williams, bro. It's Hayley Williams. It's the baddest bitch on the earth. You're gonna tell me you're not gonna give her a 10 out of 10 on her album? You're insane. You're either gay as fuck or you're gay as fuck. I don't know how else to put it. Olivia Rodrigo's new album gets a 10 out of 10 because she is Olivia Rodrigo. This only applies to Olivia Rodrigo, maybe, and Hayley Williams. Hayley Williams, if you're watching this, hit me up. Not Sabrina Carpenter. Fuck Sabrina Carpenter. Good for nothing. Slut. who has nothing to offer to the table in terms of pop music and the music scene. She's a poser. LARPing, she's a poser, LARPing bitch. We need to get her out. Assassinated. I have a gun that I. Okay. I take back what I said. I actually have a restraining order on owning weaponry. I'll talk about that. Maybe I'll make a podcast video about it. Podcast episode about it. It's not funny. It's actually not funny at all. It's not funny at all. Anyways. What do I give it? Well, I gave it a 10 out of 10. Yeah. I gave it, like, really think about. Olivia Rodrigo is the queen of pop. Olivia Rodrigo is the future of that scene. That fucking. She's the future of pop music. Unless somebody new comes up from the fucking ashes of Phoenix, from the ashes of the Phoenix, claws that bitch's face out, and takes her place forcibly, I don't see it going any other way. New Olivia Rodrigo album, 10 out of 10. I crown her as the queen of pop. I'll kill Sabrina Carpenter. Fuck, marry, kill. I fuck Baby Badoobie. I marry Olivia Rodrigo, and we're killing Sabrina Carpenter. We gotta get that bitch off the face of the earth. Like the video if you're with me. Comment down below if you think I'm insane. Comment down below if you think I need. Alright, but yeah, guys. That's my video. I'll see you in the next one.